Hello and welcome back to the Truth Doctor Show. My name is Dr. Courtney Tracy. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a doctor of clinical psychology in the state of California. It has been a few years since The Last of Us came out, and we have all been waiting for season 2. Season 1 left off with Joel and Ellie having a conversation about what really went down in the Fireflies camp when Ellie was supposed to be getting surgery to potentially save the world. We all know that Joel ended up sabotaging the surgery and escaping Ellie, bringing her to Jackson, Wyoming, and lying to her about what actually went down. There were so many incredible characters and scenes that were introduced and taught us so much about the human condition and what humans will do when they are experiencing pain, grief, love, and a desire to not lose that love. Without any further ado, let's get into it.
I swear.
It's like she knows.
Okay.
She's trying to trust so much. He knows. God, what a good show. Here we go.
We're finding him. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right, let's talk about how. Because here's what we got. He's a smuggler. His name's Joel or Joe. There's some confusion about that.
50s, graying, beard, 6 foot tall, scar on his right temple. When we kill him, we kill him slowly.
Oh. Whew, okay, back into the emotions of The Last of Us. There was so much shifting that took place even in that first scene. Abby, who from me reading the articles prior to this episode, I believe is the daughter of the doctor who was supposed to perform the surgery on Ellie to figure out if she could save humanity. The anger that she's showing, which she vacillates between the anger and the sadness, is so intense. The way that the other Firefly, the male at least, didn't quite remember all of the details about Joel is such a significant thing to point out in comparison to Abby. Abby knows the details. This is deeply important to her. Of course, it's important to all of the other Fireflies, but if in fact she is the daughter of the doctor, the death of your dad is such a big deal, especially if you can get revenge on the person who killed him.
Boom, motherfucker. You pulled it?
Yeah, he pulled it. And I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
Don't do that again.
Ellie has certainly grown up, but what I see in Ellie grown up 5 years later is really just her defense mechanisms matured. You can see that she lingers a little bit longer in holding that pose with that guy, and she gets this joy out of what seems to be control and power and the ability to keep herself safe. Obviously, there's still a power dynamic going on, too, between Ellie and Joel because she got extremely defensive when he said that Joel had a role in any reason that he was treating her the way that he was.
Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Why is she angry at you?
I can't hold myself responsible for another person's emotional state.
Are you in fucking
What?
therapy? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Gail?
I'm not in therapy.
Gail, there's a therapist. Joel being in therapy is such a gift to me. I am so excited for this season. I feel like it's important to point out where I feel like he probably is in therapy with the way that he was just talking. So it's been 5 years, but he is still at a place where he does not understand what it is that he did and that he's contradicting himself. So he makes a statement, I'm not responsible for the emotional states of other people, but he is so concerned and was so concerned about Ellie and her emotional state, being able to make the decision or not make the decision to take her life in order to save the world. Yes, of course, he didn't want her to die, but more so he did infuse his parental protection over her life and her emotions and make himself responsible. Now, yes, he's saying the opposite of that fact now, that he should not hold himself responsible for other people's emotions, but he continues to. And we know that he continues to because he's Joel. And maybe I haven't seen any examples yet, but you can tell that he's still significantly struggling. And you can tell that Ellie still holds this resentment. And if Joel really has gotten over that, then maybe that resentment wouldn't be so high.
Tommy, I'm an adult. He can't tell me what I can and can't do.
True.
Well, he can tell me. I've been dealing with him my whole life. Sometimes, easier to just go along.
I'm immune!
Whoa, hey! I swear, you and my brother, same goddamn fucking person.
Well, if we're the same person, you know you're not winning this.
Oh.
Put me on the patrol.
She knew that wasn't the best.
Alpine Run leaves at 1300.
Oh, and it worked. That makes sense. Ellie did something really smart right there. Not necessarily nice to Tommy, but definitely smart. She aligned herself and Tommy by placing them both underneath the reign of Joel and his decisions. Tommy made a statement saying, I've been dealing with him my whole life. And Ellie basically said, yeah, and he's been controlling you the whole time. Isn't that annoying? He doesn't realize that she tapped into that, but it was just enough for him to decide that he wanted to make the opposite decision as Joel and become the captain. So many tricky family dynamics in this show.
We're running out of space to put these people.
Yeah, I noticed. Maybe your council stop letting so many of them in.
It's our council.
Our
Lifeboat is
council,
swamped,
our
yeah.
council.
We leave them out there.
It's like he wanted to release responsibility when they were talking about the problem. Like, oh, this is your council making the mistake.
But you gotta look after your own first, or you're no good to anyone.
Obviously, that's a statement that Joel believes. It's the reason why he made the decision that he did with Ellie. But again, that's not necessarily true. He looked after himself and his first, but was it for the betterment of everyone else? Was it the right decision?
Joel, you were a refugee too.
You know, there's something so heartbreaking about having to bring children into the reality of this post-apocalyptic world, and to do so by making the monsters and the fighting and the potential death something that is like trivial and like a game, like just pretending to like shoot each other and die and the kids laugh. Like, of course we need this. We need humor. We need lightness. We need them to feel like it's not as serious as it is, and that the adults can handle it. And that's actually really interesting, that the dynamic that they just had with Benji, I believe was the kid's name, it makes sense for him at that age, but it also seems like they're treating Ellie in a similar way, treating her as though she is still a child. That should see these defenses as a game that the adults can handle.
Oh, you want to start or what?
You want to start? Is this the therapist?
Payment accepted.
This is a therapy session. Yay! Let's get into it.
Didn't know psychiatrists were allowed to drink in these things.
Yeah, we're not allowed to drink in session.
This morning feeling sad. It's
Oh.
my first birthday without my husband in
Oh.
41 years. Are you just going to keep grouching on like this every time?
Aren't you supposed to be validating me or something?
Drunk
I'm not
Gail.
going to do it anymore. Because you're lying to me, and it's exhausting.
Ooh.
Yes, you are, Joel. Yes, you are. And you want me to validate that? No.
Ooh.
Fuck no.
I'll just come back another day.
Should I say it out loud? You shot and killed my husband. You killed Eugene. I hate you for it. I hate you for it. But it's in the air, and I can't take it back.
You should not have done this in session.
Did you do something to her?
Oh my God.
What did you do?
Say it. But you can't say it. Oh, he's trapped too.
I saved her.
And he just saved her again. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to get tearful after I just got so shocked. But that's so sad. I haven't realized that yet. Joel admitting and really being able to heal from the decision that he made, that he may even regret, that he gets the consequences of consistently. He cannot share with anyone, because then that would mean sharing Ellie's secret. So he's treated like shit because he protects Ellie, but he doesn't have any other choice at this point. What a difficult place to be in.
Now, I see Ellie over here looking like Curtis and Viper. If you see one or two
Yeah,
runners,
she's
that's
decked
fine.
out
Clear 'em
in
out.
weapons.
Anything more, anything worse, you come on back and we send out a squad.
Ellie going out on patrol with far more weapons than those around her says a lot. She is not only protecting herself in case there's a confrontation, in a way she's hoping for it, and she is definitely not going to go back to get support like was recommended. Even though her and Joel are the only ones that know that she's immune, if she really took that as seriously as she needed to, then she wouldn't be messing around as much as she is and putting her life at risk. Now, at the same time, it's almost like Joel has created this situation himself. He wants her to be super protective over her own life because he loves her. And at the same time, he told her that there were more people like her. And so maybe she feels as though she doesn't have a purpose anymore. She doesn't need to be careful because she actually isn't needed, and nobody actually wants her to live the life that she wants. So she's feeling rebellious and she's feeling alone, as though there really is nobody in her corner. And when you feel like nobody's in your corner and that you really are alone, you tend not to listen to what other people tell you to do.
Hi. Oh, hi there. Here comes fun.
Hey, can we go back now, please?
No, maybe there's a regular person who's trapped and needs help.
Yeah, what if there's a family in there?
Oh my god, before we leave, you gotta check out the employee.
I'm good.
Ow, 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 ow. Ellie making this decision. She's made this decision repeatedly, going off on her own and getting herself in trouble. Will she learn from this mistake? Probably not, because the environment that she grew up in and the exposure that she has to the awareness that she is immune has made it difficult for her to understand how to keep herself safe, for her to understand what is a risk and what is not, who to listen to and who not to listen to have your mother die than to have your father figure completely betray you in a way where you know that you've been betrayed, but you don't know exactly to what extent. But you see these betrayals happen continuously with Joel removing Ellie's ability to make decisions for herself.
Just come to see if you were going to that thing tonight. Be good to show your face.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Strings are shot.
Oh,
I'll put some new ones on for you.
you don't have to do that.
Get it back tomorrow.
He is at a place where he can hold two conflicting beliefs at the same time. He knows deep down that he should not have done what he did. That's why he is so reserved and concaved in with his emotions and regretful. You can see it on his face. Holding tradition, celebration, holidays, markers in time. It's so necessary for the brain.
Are you okay?
I don't need your fucking help.
How embarrassing. Oh, no. Joel. Oh, Gail. Well, thanks for the help, Gail. Man. Come on. Please. It really is typical teenage shit, but not when you've already lost a daughter. That hits hard. Oh, and more. Oh, it's them. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking no, Joel. Wow, this episode, I am just so glad to be back watching The Last of Us with you. Please leave your comments below. There is so much that has come up for me. I love the dynamics of these characters. I love the way this show expresses emotion and shows human decision making through the lens of pain. And I love that there's a therapist in this season. If you made it to the end of this video, if you care about my channel, I have an ask for you. I have been gone from YouTube for quite some time, and my son has gotten older. He's 6 years old. His name is Bodie Maxwell, and he wants nothing more than a silver play button in his room for Christmas. Right now, I think I'm at about 81,000 subscribers, and my goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers by Christmas. If you can hit that subscribe button, if you like this show, please do. I'm so excited for next week. I fucking love this show. And as always, if you've been here before, you know what I'm going to say. And if it's your first time, please expect this at the end of every episode. My name is Dr. Courtney Tracy. I'm known online as the Truth Doctor, and I am so glad that you exist. The world is a crazy place. Maybe not as crazy as the world of The Last of Us, but we really aren't that far off. Have a great week and see you next time.